Hey there guys, Digital Session 1 here, and we've got a special unboxing to do today. We've got another crossover block brought to us by the good people at ReedPOP and Nerd Block. It is one of their Comic-Con blocks, and this one is brought to us this time by New York Comic-Con. I was a little hesitant picking this one up, to be honest, just because the Emerald City Comic-Con and the C2E2 block. First one I actually really enjoyed. The second one, it could have used a bit of work, so third time, hopefully the charm. They did actually send out a nice little survey, so hopefully they read them and people gave some good feedback, because it's pretty hefty. They already actually spoiled one item, and it sounds like a pretty sweet item, so let's unbox this thing. I'll show you guys what's inside. Let's jump right in, and one thing I can see already is they've already, they took some survey into some of the survey probably into consideration. First off is the t-shirt, and this one is brought to us by Shirt Punch as always, and you can use the code Best Shirts to get 10% off on some pretty awesome shirts off Shirt Punch. So this one, it's a New York Comic-Con shirt, 2016. The one thing that was lacking in the first two boxes were the fact that they were, they were showcasing Emerald City and C2E2, and they had nothing, realistically nothing to do with it. They had some variants that were offered at those cons, but nothing really to actually do with it. So it's nice to see that they're actually promoting the conventions with some swag from it. So, nice little t-shirt there. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to make it. New York's pretty relatively far away. Well, not really. It's not too bad, but still, I wouldn't be able to make it anyways. And I'm poor from Fan Expo. Anyways, next up, this is the item that they spoiled. So we're going with some of the big guns here. Open this thing up. It's a Marvel item, by the way. Just get the styrofoam out of here. And it's a pretty awesome Infinity Gauntlet. It's just a paperweight, so I mean it's just for show, but I mean still it's rather hefty, so it's gonna do well with keeping down your papers, and as well as keeping down the rest of the Avengers. I don't know, stuff like that. But it's pretty nice. It's got some nice little details on there, the jewels and whatnot, the Infinity Stones. But it's a nice little paperweight. It's pretty cool, and like I said, it's pretty hefty. It feels good. It feels good. Let's see. Next up, we got a Ghostbusters item. And I'm making a lot of noises here. Anyways, it's a Slimer, and it is a Springs dashboard accessory. So you pop it on your dashboard, or I might just pop it on my desk there. But we got a nice, and it's I don't know if it glows in the dark or not. It looks like it might glow in the dark, but still. It's pretty cool. It's a Nerd Block exclusive item as well. You peel it, you stick it, and then it bounces around on the spring there. Next up, we got another New York Comic-Con item, so it's nice to see that. Again, sorry for the glare, but we got a nice little pin. Says NYCC. It's just nice, simple, awesome, cool stuff. Going on, we've got a... we'll open this thing up, hopefully, if I have the power. Should have put my knife on here somewhere, but we got a Walking Dead item, and it's a, what is this? Whoops! It's a logo projection flashlight. So I don't know if I'll be able to really show you just because it's the daytime, but maybe it's a little. Trying to flash it on my hand. It's not really gonna work. I don't think I'm. It's not. That's not gonna do anything for you guys. But it's supposed to show, what is it? Don't open Dead Inside, so very from early on in the show. But yeah, it's unfortunately I can't really show you guys. Just showing it on my hand though, it does show it. It's pretty cool. You might be able to see it on the screen there, maybe a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, it's still pretty cool. I like these little things. They're cool to shine up on at nighttime. So what else do we got? We got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles item. We got some printed shoelaces. I like shoelaces. I used to actually, fun fact, custom paint Converse shoes just because they're made of canvas. Made some nice pairs of Pac-Man shoes, which were very nifty. And you know what? I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I messed that up, so clearly I don't like them enough. But these are pretty cool. There's a lot of shoelaces. There's like 4 pairs of shoelaces on there, so that's cool. or I guess 3 pairs. So I can put them on 3 different pairs of shoes. Most of my shoes don't have shoelaces anymore though, except for those painted Converses that I've done. But, you know, still, I like these. I'll probably put them on because it adds some nice color and flair to the shoes there. Speaking of shoes, socks. We got some Crew Tube Harry Potter socks, and this is for House Gryffindor, and I'll just kind of, I don't know, it's got the Gryffindor logo, crest, I guess, on there, and it says Gryffindor on the bottom there. I'm not a big fan of crew socks. I find them very long, but you know what? I'll still wear them because, according to Pottermore, again, fun fact, I'm apparently a Gryffindor. I used to always think of myself as a Ravenclaw, but you know what? That's the secondary. I spent a long time just doing Harry Potter quizzes one day. That's my secondary house. Anyways, next item. There's a lot of stuff clearly in this box here. And this is a pretty cool one. It's a Voltron wallet. Now I will say it's a little fuzzy. It's a little hard to see, but you know, it's still cool. I finished actually just recently, got around to a couple weeks ago. I got around to finally watching Voltron on the Netflix. Very excited for season 2. It is honestly probably my favorite thing right now. I'm re-watching it for like the 3rd time now in a row, and it's very, very awesome. If you're a fan of the old show, I remember it's from the 80s, but I remember watching it when they rebooted in the 80s, or sorry, the 90s and the 2000s. But the new series is awesome. I mean, it's robot lions, and then it makes a bigger robot. That's awesome. That's my inner childhood coming out, because I love Power Rangers and stuff too growing up. So anyways, yeah, awesome wallet. Just to kind of go, I already have my wallet. I got my nice Nintendo wallet here, but still, you know what, if I ever need to slim it down, because this one's actually pretty nice and slim, I'm gonna switch over to the Voltrons. Next item, more stuff. There's only a couple items left, so we're kind of getting to the end of it. It's a New York Comic Con exclusive comic, Revolution. I have yet to read any of it, but from what I hear, it's basically a mishmash of a bunch of awesome franchises. I think it's Transformers, and there's G.I. Joe, and a bunch of other ones included in there. So it sounds really cool. I like kind of crossover stuff. So this is pretty cool, and it's a pretty awesome looking cover there. As you can see Optimus Prime on the back there. But still very excited to read that. It sounds pretty awesome. And more or less, I think this is the last item. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty well the last item, and then we'll go through the nice little review at the end there. Don't want to make this video too long, but it's a nice print. I'm unfamiliar with exactly who this is, but you'll probably tell me somewhere on here. But if I recognize the signature on the bottom there, this looks like Raymond Perez. Does a lot of awesome stuff. Yeah, it's cool. I just don't know what it is. I'm sorry. But last little thing, nice little gift for you as well, just because I don't generally use them, but they're coming in pretty much every block. Let's see if I just gotta turn the focusing on there. There we go. I'll hold it on screen, but if you want to use this $10 credit, and I think you might be able to use it in tandem with the 10% off Best Shirts coupon code. I'll leave it out there as that. Oops, gotta focus back in. There we go. Yeah, if you want to use that little code for $10 credit towards a Shirt Punch order, then you can go ahead and do that, because probably not going to use it. So first come, first served, whoever gets around to using that. Anyways, let's go kind of nice little review sesh. Just focus back in on here. Hopefully, there we go. So, the first big kind of thing is the Marvel Infinity Gauntlet paperweight. And on top of that, we got the New York Comic Con t-shirt. It comes in a bunch of awesome colors. We got kind of the bluish one from what it looks like. The Voltron wallets, there's so many awesome designs that could have come about there. The Ghostbusters Slimer Springs, and it does look like it glows in the dark, so that's pretty awesome. What else do we got on the backside here? We got that Walking Dead projection keyring thing. The Gryffindor socks, the New York Comic Con lapel pin, And oh, that's pretty neat. It's based off of the sewer covers. That's cool. It goes pretty well with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shoelaces. The Disco Spiral. Now let's see. Comic characters have been imagined and reimagined over the years. Spiral. I'm not too sure where she's from, but Disco Spiral. That's that. And the last but not least is the cover for the IDW Revolution #1. Bunch of awesome franchises, as you can see from that list on there. And yeah, that's it. That's the box. That's done. Anyways, blah. Hopefully you enjoyed the unboxing. I'm sure they're probably gonna get around. They mentioned that they're probably gonna be doing more of these types of special boxes in the future. So if you did want to get on your own, they usually put out an email beforehand or on the website to sign up for basically a notice when it goes live, because they do sell out generally pretty quickly. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, if you like nerdy stuff, you can sign up for Nerd Block. They have got a lot of different boxes available. They got arcade block, nerd block, comic block, junior blocks is for the kiddies. And I'm gonna take that off because I look like a silly fool. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and have an awesome day. Peace out.